type. It's like a soft fight.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Tampa. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Run.
Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Pistol.
On first and 10, here's Irving. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mayfield looks to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Now Stafford's going to move them around.
First run now for Kyron Williams.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Here we go. First down, Los Angeles.
Now it's Stafford.
Throws left side. Atwell's got it.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Brought down back at the 32.
Now Stafford. He hits Adams, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Williams will score. Touchdown, L.A. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Mayfield. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mayfield down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we running down. Yeah, the minute the shot is up. There's no rest in my shutting down. Whatever, I got your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting on.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Mayfield to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle, doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Buccaneers' 49-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And it's 3rd down.
Monday.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. There's Stafford. And this is incomplete.
And now to Common's side, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Second and 10. To the air again, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26.
That's another first down. A gain of 11 on
From the gun, here's Stafford. Right back to Atwell, that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10.
On the counter, here's Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
And the Rams, first down.
Stafford going to change it up here.
Los Angeles.
Williams is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Hey, 22!
A shotgun snap for Stafford. A rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. A pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Stafford. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson.
And it's 2nd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10.
And it's complete to Adams.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And now they'll shift things around.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Rams first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Stafford.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
First down.
Stafford now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Stafford.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Mayfield. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
To throw, Mayfield. Yeah, that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th.
Regular. What's up?
They're going to try and throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now it's Stafford. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. 3rd and 4. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
It's a gain of 10.
Now they'll change things up.
Down, Los Angeles.
32. White.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
That's another Rams first down.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
15 more yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
40 got.
They run it again with Williams.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second and 2, first down marker at the 8.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams will add to their fourth quarter lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
180!
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. That is caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Time not on their side. They've got 1 timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. First and 10.
There's Evans again. Complete.
Here comes second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Run.
Brings up second and 5. At the
Mayfield looks to throw. out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. And again, it's Mayfield. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Regular.
Now Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Rams.
Again, it's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Drill right, 22, tonight.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he has strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, oh, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you